Cruz, Commissioner Ashley Arianes, Commissioner Joseph Dominguez.
Present.
Thank you, Commissioner. We do have a quorum.
Thank you. All of you, we have a flag anywhere? Oh, standing. Okay, Joe, since you're the birthday boy, you're going to lead us in pledge of allegiance. Pledge of allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So for the record, we will have a special announcement that our very own commissioner is celebrating his birthday.
Nice.
But he won't tell us what.
25.
Yeah, he's a very young guy. The first item on the agenda is approval of the agenda. Is there anything that we need to add, modify, or remove? Or is that sound about right?
Sounds close enough.
I will entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
I move to approve the agenda. Second.
There's a motion and a second by Benito. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, go on to approval of the March 26th minutes. And I got a chance to go through some degree, but it looks pretty much like some of the testimony we heard that day from our city manager.
Former city manager.
Going to be, I guess, Friday, but I stay from what I understand. So these are parting words, I guess, almost.
This is writing was on the wall.
Yeah, somebody's writing on our walls, we're not too sure who it is. Better than spray paint, so we'll later on. Are there any additions, or modifications to the minutes presented?
No.
With that being said, is there a motion to approve the minutes?
All right, so move.
Okay, motion by Joseph, second by. Second. The other Joseph. All, I don't think we did a roll call here. Okay. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All abstentions or no votes, same sign? Motion carries. Public input,
There was none for you.
none. One meeting, we might set a new indoor record. I don't know, Gino, I'm just starting to worry me. No, you know what's gonna be when you hide the meeting? No, well, I didn't know we were gonna be here. But what it boils down to is they're not happy with something, they're gonna go to the council. I'm sure.
Yes, right.
Okay, we've got discussion with the next item on the agenda and I do want to thank you, Gino, for putting up with us through all this stuff because I know your schedule,
too.
your schedule has been,
thorough, yeah.
your schedule has been interesting.
Yeah.
I guess he may be the only traveling attorney in the state of New Mexico, so just got back from Hobbs and he's on his way tonight to Raton, so I don't know how he's gonna do this.
Something like that, that's pretty close. I'm part of my state and I came back from a business trip to Texas, so,
Really?
yeah, I came back over the weekend, so that was, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Are you really going to rentals after this?
No.
I was gonna run.
No. But for our next meeting, I will leave our meeting and drive to Roswell.
So we're gonna start that one at 1, right? I think that's at 1 o'clock.
And that's our final.
7?
Next week. Final next week. Final exam next week. Yeah.
Final exam. Yeah, we got a crash. We got to follow what we're doing.
It may be a conflict for me, but I'm trying to see what I do.
Okay,
I'm going through a lot of certifications for work.
okay.
So I'm learning to attend different conferences and different training stuff like that. So
I won't say that the next meeting is absolutely the last meeting, because one of the things that I talked to the mayor about was if they have concerns and they don't want to take the action as the actual council meeting, that they could at least give us one more shot to review it and give it back to them. But I would imagine if it is, it's going to be a very quick type of decision. It could be a half hour, meeting and that kind of stuff. But I think, you've been through some of these before. So I think they would like for the commission to be utilized.
And the next council meeting is when?
Well, we're not gonna be presenting it, I don't think, at the next, maybe the following one. It may be the third Wednesday of next one of May.
Better find that one out so I can lock it in before I schedule it.
I'm not too sure, I mean, they take a look, because it depends on what day of the week things happen. Do you know what the council meeting dates are for me?
For me, it's gonna be May 14th and May 21st.
So I'm thinking the 21st. Because we're meeting on the 7th. And I don't know if they'll be able to put it on the agenda fast enough. But it depends. It could be the 14th or the 21st. So just keep that in mind. Probably faster would be easier for us, huh? You know, if it could be on the 14th, that would be good.
Ooh, I travel for it.
The 14th.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'd have a special council meeting for us.
Just as long as you let Cassandra know.
Okay.
She'll let us know.
You know, that might be a better thing.
Right.
And we did
It's
the question.
just on charter.
Yeah.
and nothing else.
And yeah, because we end up being the last item at 10:30 at night. That's not fun.
Yeah.
Benito has other duties and he's got to take care of it. Like he said,
I'll probably be good
on both days.
14, they didn't need it, right?
The council meetings are 5:30, right? Yeah.
And which are the possible dates?
14 and
14th and 21st.
I won't be here on the 14th, I should be back on the 21st.
okay.
I knew already.
5:30?
I'll be in Roswell that day. I can get here by 10.
So Gino's our presenter anyway, correct?
Well, we can do the best. We can wing it. I'll make up stuff if we don't understand what we're talking
I
about.
think we should shoot for the 14th, and that's to do a special.
No, I think we will ask them for a special. That way it's easier to have dialogue.
Right. It's at a respectable time. It's the only topic on the agenda.
Yeah.
And you're not getting upset at each other with agenda item 4
Or using us as hostage or anything like that. So the best thing to do is have Cassandra check with Gino and myself, and then we'll check with the board right away. We need to do.
In my calendar, getting pretty full on meetings.
I have my April was awful. I don't have any dates, times off. And then Meredith is taking off too, so are you traveling?
Yes, on my down to the 11th to the 21st.
Okay, well, you have a safe trip.
Thank you.
Okay, well, I gotta be planning. Everything we do nowadays, I have to, first one wins mostly, first one in wins most of the times unless it's something important. Okay, Gino, we're gonna turn it over to you. I know we don't have, do you wanna go over the older stuff or do you wanna go over the new stuff?
Let's just get the older stuff done. And then we'll talk about what remains after that, which really isn't much. The substance of it is all in this packet here.
So we're gonna start with 5.
Article 3, we're going all the way back to mayor.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah. So Article 3. I made an edit here that didn't make it in.
I have 2 cents. 2 cents for 3.
This one should read revised edits 42825. You got a view of Article 3.
Yeah, that's the copy.
But up top, 428.
So I have both, the one without the red and one with the red.
This one was on the table when we got here.
Is that the one we need right now? The one with the red?
They're both dated.
Yeah, this one.
Only one article.
This one I printed at home. So that's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Well, those weeks you don't have a colored picture.
There you go.
Well,
So this is the one, right?
I kind of learned that.
yeah, but it didn't print some stuff out. So can I grab yours?
Yes.
I kind of learned that Gino and Cassandra are so good to us that I stopped printing.
Yeah.
I stopped printing and bringing all my stuff, and they have it all set on.
I always just look at them like.
So,
Okay.
Well.
All right.
A hard copy there, here you go.
So Article 3. Revised edits 428. The first change, and I'm not sure why it didn't show up in your printout, and this happens sometimes. The alternate language in yellow, I put mark through on that. Okay,
Strike it.
strike it, just put a line through it.
On the alternate language,
Yeah,
Under powers and
alternate
duties?
language comes out,
under powers and duties,
under powers and duties, that comes out. They answered that question.
so we're up at the top, I have underlined in red.
Yeah.
Powers and duties.
Yeah, straight, but what do we do with this part? We're adding this in?
So, okay, so the red stuff are edits from previous iterations.
Okay.
They're changes from the old language to the new language. So I left all the stuff in red. It's just the highlights in yellow that I changed based on your feedback from the last meeting.
And then the electronic document you sent, it was struck out.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna
The
come
one
back,
that
I'm
you
gonna pull
received
them up.
today, the one that you sent today?
Yeah, it was struck out. Good, okay. Okay, now, that takes us to 3.03. And remember Meredith asking, for clarification on disability. What did disability mean? So I wrote in temporary medical disability of the mayor. That's supposed to say that, not the. That renders the mayor unable to fulfill the duties of mayor, comma, or when